After over 2 years of PSVR, we've seen a ton of games, and a good amount of them get overlooked by players. This could have been due to bad release times, new players not checking out the older titles, a lack of marketing, not much word of mouth, and a lot of other reasons. So I decided to start a mini-series talking about some of PSVR's most underrated titles. Let's take a look at a few now. I'm going to try my best to explain this game. Hollow Ball is basically a first-person Pong game. You and your opponent go back and forward, hitting a ball until someone misses. It's a really simple game, but extremely fun. You can choose between campaign and arcade mode. Campaign has you going against the robot in multiple levels. As you progress, the robot gets increasingly more challenging, and he will really push you to your limits. Then there's arcade mode, where you can make your own rules and a bunch of other fun stuff. And the game also has an awesome retro or kind of Tron styled environment and music. This game is a blast, and I highly recommend it. Rongi is a PSVR puzzle game that puts you in Africa solving puzzles, exploring temples, and much more. The puzzles are well designed, but my favorite part of the game is the music and setting. Everything is tribal and African inspired, and I don't know any other PSVR game that feels or looks quite like this. It's just a very calm and nice game. If you're looking for a unique and fun puzzle game to occupy a few hours, this is a great choice. And it's cheap too. MOBA games on PSVR aren't common, because there's currently only one. And while there is only one, it's a great one. Dark Eclipse is a PSVR MOBA made by Sunsoft. It has everything a normal MOBA would have: strategic gameplay, characters to manage, and a lot of intense moments. It's a 1v1 online game where you manage a team of characters with unique abilities, collect resources, build towers, and defeat the opponent. There's a lot of strategy involved, and it will take a while to learn everything, even after the long tutorial. And the best part about the game is that it's free. There are microtransactions, but buying items don't make you any stronger than your opponent, and they don't feel forced. If you're looking for a game to play, this is a fantastic one, and you have nothing to lose because it's free. Leave the Nest is a Flappy Bird clone. I know, I probably just made you lose interest, but trust me on this one. Leave the Nest takes the main mechanic of Flappy Bird, pressing a button to flap your wings, but adds a lot to that basic gameplay. There are several different environments, birds to unlock, special abilities, and collectibles. And the biggest change is that you can switch between 3 different layers at any time, so you'll be avoiding obstacles by switching layers. And the game can get pretty hard, but it's also extremely addicting. They always have objectives for you to complete, which are always fun to go for. You can also use the Move controllers and flap your hands, but it doesn't work that well. Stick to the DualShock. I've spent hours and hours playing this game, and I absolutely love it. I understand if this sounds terrible to you, but I really recommend it, even if that means waiting for a sale. VR Invaders is a wave shooter that has you going through several levels, shooting robot enemies and defeating boss battles. If you're tired of wave shooters, you definitely don't want to play this one. But if you still enjoy playing them, this might be worth it. You're armed with a multifunctional pistol and shield, but you're also able to slow down time at the press of a button. It's a fun but basic wave shooter that I enjoy. The game also has a story, but it's extremely forgettable. While I love this game, I can't recommend it at its full price. If you can get it for 40% off or more, I would pick it up. So those were some of my favorite underrated PSVR games. Like I said earlier, I might turn this into a mini-series, so let me know if you want to see more in the comments below, because I have a lot more games I'd like to talk about.